Community of Auburn University mourning the loss of former Tigers tight end Philip Lutzenkirchen over the weekend, who passed away in a single-car accident just across Alabama state lines in Georgia early Sunday morning. The 23-year-old again killed in the single-car crash. And joining us now to talk about Philip and the legacy that he leaves and the person that he was is the voice of the Auburn Tigers, Rod Bramblett, who knew him as well as anyone during his time there as a student athlete. I guess, Rod, first the question is, what's the reaction there among those in the Auburn community?
Just sadness and shock. I think you could say without much argument that Philip was probably one of the top 10 most popular Auburn players in school history. Just an outstanding young man. The fan base is just extremely shocked and saddened. And in fact, I think a large group even rolled Toomer's Corner yesterday just in honor of Philip. And just a terrible, terrible story.
For those of us who did not know him and only knew him as a player, what kind of a person was Philip both on and off the field?
He got it. You know, he just understood his role as a student athlete was more than just being a student athlete. He became best friends with a 10-year-old boy that he didn't even know that was battling cancer. When he graduated, he became involved in all sorts of charitable foundations. Tim Hudson, Jason Duffner, other Auburn folks, helping them out. He was a man of faith, and he understood that he was a role model. And just did so much more than just go to class and play football. He was just he was the complete package. And Gene Chizik, I think, said yesterday in a quote, he is the type of young man that you would want your son to be or your daughter to marry. He was that kind of individual.
How do you think he'll be remembered by fans, his play on the field and the type of person he was off?
Well, he'll go down as one of Auburn's greatest tight ends. He set the school record with in touchdown catches by a tight end. So on the field, he'll be remembered for that. His big catch against Alabama in 2010 that ultimately won the football game, and other great catches in his career. He'll be remembered by the fans as like I said, just somebody who got it. I mean, someone who cared about everybody around him, from a great family, and just, you know, he wasn't one of these guys that wore his faith on his sleeve, but you knew where he was coming from. And you knew that he was just a really, really good person. And I think that more than anything is what has saddened people today, that he was just 23 and he had such a bright future in helping others in front of him. That has been taken away now. It's a great loss, and it'll take fans, because he's the type, you just look at social media, and people, you see all these pictures of fans posting pictures that they had taken with Philip Lutzenkirchen. Yeah. And they're just hundreds and thousands of them. And I think that's a great indication of what he meant to the Auburn fan base.
All right, Rod, again, we thank you for taking some time with us and sharing your memories of Philip here, and a very tragic day for the Auburn community. Thanks again.
You're very welcome.
And, of course, we here at CampusInsiders.com offer our condolences to Philip and his family and his friends. Philip Lutzenkirchen, dead at the age of 23.